Hey everybody, it's Monday, so do your Monday dance in your yoga pants. So Sabrina's here, I'm Kelly Sue. Hello. Sabrina's here, she's helping out again 2 weeks in a row. So tell me, did it hurt your feelings last week when your dad came in and was like, give me the seat for the last 5 minutes when you totally rocked it?
Yes, it did.
Crazy. Okay, so we are gonna paint the autumn harvest sign. I know we're backwards, but I'm gonna flip the camera in just a second. But I thought I'd do mine a little different tonight. Typically we don't pre-paint these things, but sometimes when we change a whole bunch of designs, I have to have an image I can share with you guys. So let me know what you're doing when you get on. And Sabrina will share the link on how to get to this project. Oh, you wanna use my finger? Capital G dollar sign, but there you go. Boom.
Do you have the link set up yet?
I don't. You have to copy and paste it from our website.
No, what is this? Like
We're under Facebook.
What's the project?
It's autumn harvest. Okay, guys. So I'm just gonna separate these really quick, and then I'm just doing the tape trick. There's a whole bunch. So these jelly beans are everywhere. We're using one for a spacer. Actually, I think we needed 2 spacers. 3 spacers, one's officially a spacer.
I'm sorry, I'm going to need you to pause and come help me find the link because I don't want to post out the wrong one.
Does it look like this?
No.
Oh, it does. Okay.
You did this for me.
All right. So, okay, because you're on the wrong website.
That's what I said.
There you go. Now type in autumn harvest. A-U-T. We're gonna have fun tonight. I know it. Hey Sherry, how are you? Yes, that's the one.
Perfect.
All right. So Sherry, quick problem. Yesterday before you purchased, I said, yes, we have one. Well, we had 1 and then you bought 2. So I am at Ponderosa tomorrow night. And if you want, you can stop by and get the 1, but John's out of town for a day or 2. And then he can cut the back side. Sorry, I misunderstood when you said you wanted 1. You probably wanted 1 double set. We just didn't get into that. Love it, chunky pumpkin. Let's go ahead and turn this down. I sprinkled. Oh, winter last week was, okay, hold on a second. Let me flip. Okay. I should write it down.
Karen says hi.
Hey, Karen.
Angie says hi. Sherry says hi. She says that she's sparkling tonight. She's not sprinkling.
I like it.
Angie said that she sparkled and sprinkled.
Last week's winner of the pumpkin carriage, I was this guy. Super cute. And I did write some directions up for him. Was Mary C. of Bozeman, Montana. Thank you so much, Mary, if you're watching tonight. Okay, so basically you rip everything off. You're left with this. That's the board. And it's kind of cool because it's not just the usual round. So it looks really good behind all your shelf sitters. Like, here's my guy. So they look really cool together. So I really didn't want another round for this. It's multi-layered. I have little spacers under that. But I was thinking, stick with me here, that I might go like teal for the background. For the background tonight with a, not a brown, but like a gray or whitish pumpkin. Tell me yes. I don't care. I'm going to do it anyway. Sabrina, how was your day?
My day was good.
Sabrina is doing all the John's chores in the workshop. She's working on the boo boxes.
So if your order is not missing any pieces, you know it was me. I make sure
Yeah,
that.
if it was perfect, if your order was perfect, it was Sabrina. Yeah, and even if you weren't using the machines, you would totally catch it. Really? Whoops. Really, guys? Maybe send a message to Sean. Here we go. Sorry, my paints have been upstairs in the hot room because we turned our air conditioning off. There we go. I was thinking that hopefully you guys are okay with the approach I'm taking on this. I wanted to do something a little bit different. Just a little bit different. So if anybody was in love with the background here, I used my cream before it was dry. I took a big chip brush and just brushed through some dark gray and brown. I didn't overblend it. I have lots of videos on how to do that. This one, I'm like, woohoo, that might be a little bright. We can drab it down with some silver. Let's do it. What do you think? Let's do it. Drab it down just a little bit. Come on, you can do it. So John had to go to Vegas, baby. He's not a Vegas baby kind of guy. Can you imagine John in Vegas? He's like, I want to go home already. He's just a homebody. Oh, that's so much better. His company that he works for his day job, he, you know, once a year they have, let's get together. And he knew that going into this week. So he worked a whole bunch of 10, 12-hour days.
She lost us.
10 or 12-hour days trying to get caught up. So he is caught up. So hopefully, except for the boo boxes, because you know those weren't going up for a while. Sounds like you got it. Okay, perfect. So I'm kind of looking forward to doing this one in a totally different color scheme.
Sherry says that the pumpkins in her home always include teals in the fall.
Oh, she loves teals. That's right. First time I met her, she was painting that hot cocoa tiered tray with teal. And I knew right then I was going to love Sherry. Okay. So Sherry, if you wanted to pick up that porch leaner kit tomorrow, let me know.
Oh, she said, no problem, thank you, when you were talking about that a few minutes ago.
Okay, well, let me know if you're going to pick it up. I mean, it could be implied that, yes, you're going to be there, or it could be like, oh, I'll just get it later. I'm not very good at reading between the lines. You got to hit me right between the eyes, right, Sabrina?
Yep.
I'm very literal. Or I sit there and spin. What did she mean? Did she mean this? Did she mean that? And I would get it wrong. All right. So I'm just going to paint it one time. Of course, at home, paint it as much as you want. Let's see. The carriage. You guys really like the carriage.
She says that she's going to pick it up, but she can't stay for long.
No, you don't have to stay for long. There's only 5 people there. It's such a small venue. But I have to get out of the house, so I will be there. And it gives me a chance to get caught up on some of the painting I need to do. So I will put a note to myself. Note to self. Here we go. I'm trying to make this. I don't want to have to mix up some more paint. So us girls are like, if you didn't read the email was like, John's out of town, so we're going to play. You know, he likes meat and potatoes, but we like the girl stuff like fruit salad and spinach artichoke dip with tortilla chips. Kind of looking forward to that tonight. And I am in between watching The Discovery of Witches again. And then after, like, in the first season, like the next to the last episode, when Diana, her magic comes in and she shoots somebody, like the bad person, with a witch fire arrow, I don't know, like Cupid, but deadly. I lose interest, but John still doesn't like to watch that stuff. So I get kind of excited. Let me know if you watched that series. If you did, I can't seem to get past that episode. Okay, so you're gonna wanna dry it, put some more love on it, go for it. There's just a lot of steps on this project, so I'm thinking I'm gonna get going on it. I was thinking I was gonna do a white, silvery gray pumpkin.
What channel is that show on?
It is on Netflix right now, but when it first came out, and I believe it's a trilogy called the something Souls. Never mind. It's a trilogy, and it was on those ones you had to buy. I'm trying to think. They're the indie shows. I can't remember. I'm just looking for a piece of cardboard that I can to put my paint on. Can you take care of me? Or a paper bag. Yep, I'll use a paper bag. Yay, she's so good. All right. Here we go. Give it these a shimmy shake. Shimmy shake, shimmy shake.
Oops, sorry, that was right on your project.
That's okay. It's not like I just painted it or anything. It'll work. Do I have any gray made? I do. I have some gray made. I'll put some teal in it. I'm super excited. Super excited.
What's your favorite fall show to watch besides Discovering Witches?
Yeah. Mine?
Yeah.
My favorite fall show to watch. Ooh. Well, we've already started watching the Halloween shows you guys like to watch as kids. I still like Practical Magic. It's gonna be Halloween-y, most likely. So I'm loosely mixing white and gray and painting in an up and down fashion so I can hopefully get some streaks, which I cannot because I'm over blending. There we go. How about you, Sabrina?
What's the one with 3 witches? There's like a redhead.
Is
It's a
it
cat.
Charmed?
No,
No.
it's a movie.
It's a movie with 3 witches.
They came out with a second one, and the second one wasn't very good.
Gosh, all I can think of is
Hocus Pocus.
Hocus
I
Pocus.
like that one.
Yeah. Oh my gosh, how
Girls.
did you not know the name of that? Hocus Pocus. Oh yeah, she's like, I need to start watching Gilmore Girls again.
Mm-hmm.
I was like, I don't have that kind of time. I keep thinking, oh, let's put a TV in the shop, and then I was like, let's not put a TV in the shop.
I get distracted.
Well, I was thinking I would get distracted. I already had issues this week with sending. Karen P had a whole bunch of orders. And so I was bundling up her orders, taking all Karen's orders, putting them together, putting them in a bigger box. And I gave her Karen H's orders too. So they were so sweet about it. They didn't yell at me or nothing. But I have to focus. Okay, so while it's wet, so this could be a great base coat, or you could, while it's wet, well, I killed that paintbrush, you can start putting streaks in. So I like to use these skinny ways if they're holding their shape, and I think maybe this one is not. Hold on a second, I got one here, an angle. This one's an angle brush. Very similar. Boom. Maybe not. Man, you worked a lot of hours today, girl. So I'm gonna keep in mind that this is gonna cover the center. Shoot. So anybody got any good information?
Sherry says that you need to add teal lines in there.
Oh, hello. I'm doing that, girl. I'm doing it.
You guys know each other so well.
I know, like, great minds think alike. I'm going to put some gray, and then I'll probably end up putting some silver, too.
She says perfect. You're going to put orange?
I may put some orange. I don't think so. I don't know. Why don't we play it by ear? I'm trying hard not to put any in the center. I need some dark gray. So I'm just actually picking up black.
Oh,
good grief.
I locked her in your bedroom. I don't know if she got out.
Could you maybe tell the kids to not be moving their furniture in right now? Every Monday there's 2. Oops. Well, that's a new one. That paintbrush is dropping its skin. Ew. That was very graphically described. All right. So, and I might not love the black. We're gonna pull some up from the bottom. I'm just doing a nice whoop. And if I don't love it, let me show you a couple tricks. I'm gonna move quickly. If I don't love it, I can just come in with a paintbrush and the same colors. This one's starting to get a little sticky. Let me grab a little water. It's a little sticky. And just kind of blend them just a little bit so they're not so powerful. So one could be really blendy. One could be less blendy if you wanted. I personally like to get in there with my finger. Hazel's fine. She's fine, just let her be. I feel like I could use some blue. Island blue. Just to kind of pull it together. So Sabrina stepped out for a second, but she will be back. So if I miss your question, that's okay. She will let me know. And she just can't kick that cough. Fine. So then the question is, the heart, I can of course make it red. Of course I can make it red. We're gonna make another color too. Let's just make it red. Going after it.
Sherry says what she would do is add brown instead of the black. I agree with that. I feel like there needs to be some like auburn or orange.
Okay,
in there.
I can do that. Copper.
Yeah, copper would be good.
Hold on a second. So I'm looking at the browns. That must be Aztec. I may or may not use that. It's a really light copper. I have a dark copper. I don't know that copper is the way to go. I have a lighter brown here. This is more like burnt sienna or cinnamon. Hold on just a second. Blend it in a little bit.
Angie says that she thinks you should make the heart either pink or maroon.
Oh, what a great idea. What about purple?
What?
Purple.
No, not purple. What about like burgundy, like maroony?
Okay, apparently. Oh, like the
This is not your painting tonight.
That's not my painting tonight. So maybe more like maroony is what Sabrina's saying.
Oh, Angie says purple.
Purple. My boss already told me no on the purple, so don't worry about the brown. I'm gonna bring in some shading on the outside. It'll pull it all together. Ta-da! So I'm just making those little curvy lines. I'm definitely gonna pull in some white. I'm gonna definitely use some tulip most likely. So let's give a nice base coat to the heart. I think I'm just gonna do brown. Okay. Is that Lula?
Yeah.
Oh,
Lula from shipping wants it in.
Oh, good grief.
You should do a painting with Lou and let her. Like you put a canvas in a bag and then put peanut butter on it and let her lick it off. And then it makes the paint all abstract.
That's a base coat, guys. Don't get all kinds of work. Well, the heart's brown. Oh, it's okay. It's going to be very colorful. Okay, so let's see. So we have these, the pumpkins. You doing okay?
Brenda says that she is here.
Brenda's in the house. Yeah. And then definitely kind of put some silver in here. Remember, silver won't show till later. So why bother? Well, because it's important. I like it. Make yourself happy, right? So I'm trying to, I don't think I have my dark purple here. It's out in the shop and that's okay. Oh, I have some dioxazine purple. But I think I like the burgundy idea. I'm gonna go with that. And then if it stinks, we can blame Sabrina.
Sherry has another idea.
Yes.
She says, how about the same red that you used for the pumpkin porch cleaner? It looks maroon when it dries.
Pumpkin porch cleaner. Huh. Was it this? Oh, the one that looks maroon when it dries. Let me mix up some. Oh, I did a nice base coat here. Let me just mix up some maroon. So just keep in mind, if you add brown, a light brown to your red, it'll make more of a cranberry. If you add black to your red, it'll make a deep burgundy. let's see, let's start lighter. We're gonna start lighter and we can always go darker. Now I do have the brown as a base coat and that's gonna help. So let that dry. Almost looks orange to me. Does it look orange to you?
No, really.
All right.
I think that's a good color.
Okay, just needs a couple coats. Okay, let's do
What'd you add to that?
brown to the red.
Oh,
Like
Angie
a light
said
red.
to add copper to the red.
Ew, I might be able to do that. Sometimes if you add yellow, it'll make it, if you add golden, it'll make it a little yellow. And when you add copper, it makes it a little orange. So I might want to go that direction actually. So
You got a lot of good ideas.
good ideas, they're helpful. Some nights I'm like, I'm painting it this way, but sometimes when I've already painted it, I'm like, okay, I need help. I did it this way first, typically for the photo. Oh, I wanted to point out, this one bird has a little notch taken out of it on purpose. It doesn't need to be there, honestly, but it tucks around that one leaf. I'm gonna go ahead and paint them guys real quick. And your birds don't have to be crows, they don't have to be black. You can make any color bird you want.
Shannon says hello.
Hey Shannon. Hey girl.
Sherry says maybe put gold through it. I think she.
Are we talking the heart? Yeah. I followed her. I'm good. Shannon, I was wondering how the weather is back there. Because sometimes you guys have a fabulous fall and sometimes it's kind of crappy. So last time when I dressed, I think we talked about it, I dressed for here and when I got there, I was freezing. Okay, so these are little, two of them, one of those will be this one here, are spacers. They're gonna be hidden. But the other 8 are supposed to be like nail holes. So let's talk about, would you still do the autumn in kind of a chocolate, even though it's teal? Because I think chocolate and teal go pretty good together, knowing that the nail holes will probably be chocolate. Let me know. Inquiring minds want to know. Let me put that in there. So to make chocolate, you're just going to add some black to your dark brown. Somebody's got Sabrina giggling over there.
Oh, did you not hear Penny?
Yeah, yeah. So Lula was negotiating her contract today, Lula from shipping, and she spit out a peanut butter jar at me. Like, this is where we're gonna start. Too funny. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Those 2 are spacers. Oh, how do I have 3 spacers? 1, 2, 3, 4. You're gonna have 4 spacers. Hello, keep up.
Let's see. Sherry says that she still has both crows from her porch leaner and that she didn't use them.
Yeah, they're a little cartoony. I can see if you don't like them, but I wanted to add them because sometimes people want all the bits.
Shannon says that the weather there sucks and that she hopes for some heat for Labor Day.
Oh, I was wondering.
Christy said, we're in rapid fire. Christy says that she's just checking in and that she'll have to watch when she, yes.
Christy P.
She'll have to watch when she gets home.
Christy P. Oh my gosh, I had another Christy. No, her name's Kristen, never mind. I was gonna say, I had to keep checking to see if it was her, or if it was you, and if I had to give her her own shelf too. I was just going, I wonder if she's related to Christy. Kind of funny.
You got 2 yeses for the chocolate.
Yay, because that's kind of the
Yeah,
direction I went there. I went there. So it is a little quicker to use your sponge if you're brand new. I'm doing a little ombre where it's darker to lighter, sorta. Not intentionally, but it's working out that way. Goes a little faster. You don't want to push down hard. You don't want the paint oozing. but it is a lot easier than, oh, John left that S full. Or maybe that was you, Sabrina.
That might have been me.
That might have been you.
No, that was John.
Okay, well, it's kind of gratifying when they pop right out. And if they don't, then you get to swear a little bit. Speaking of swearing, Sabrina was learning how to clean out the machine today with all these little bits, and I was hearing some very colorful words.
I didn't know you were out there.
I was out there. I was out there hoping nobody was walking by. Like, oh my gosh, what are they teaching that girl?
I should be more mindful about that because periodically we do have
A youngin'.
1 or 2 come in.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. Periodically. Okay, let me just go over the top of these really quick. I went kind of light on the stem. Go a little darker just to pull it together. Pull it together.
Oh, goodness, honey. Ooh, Shannon says hi to me. Hi, Shannon. Donna says, as you noticed, I didn't make it this weekend.
It's
She's
okay.
just too busy.
I was going to give your porch cleaner kit to Sherry. No, just joking. I thought about it for a minute and then I found one.
I painted it for you.
Aw.
No, I painted Donna's.
Donna's what?
Her porch cleaner.
You did not paint her
I
porch
stole
cleaner.
it.
You did not.
I might have.
No, you wouldn't do that.
That's what she gets for not coming.
Yeah, that's what you get, girl. That's what you get. Okay, so I'm going to use my limoncello for my sunflower. It's pretty bright, but it's got a really great base coat. And you guys know that you hear me complaining a lot about yellows being really wimpy. And then we're going to make it a little darker. What are you laughing about? Oh, I wondered why you took that. We have a barricaded dog who's super tall. She could step right over this if she wanted to, but she's choosing to play nice. Let me see. It's going pretty quick. I'm gonna definitely do a couple more coats on that heart. We'll add that copper we talked about. What am I doing? Oh, yellow. Mary C from Bozeman. You won last week's pumpkin carriage.
I have not seen her in the chat at all.
Well, you never, but she probably watched the replay. A lot of people, these are the fun ones that show up for the line. They're tried and true, very fun people. But most people have commitments, not every week, but they can't watch all the time. So, and I get that. And it's super cool that you guys can drop in as much as you can. Okay.
Sherry R says that she enjoyed painting all the fall leaves on her porch cleaner and that she loves all the fall colors.
There were a lot. I wish. Okay, so Sherry, tell me what color did you go with for your board? Because my board was brown, is brown still. And I keep thinking, oh, if I would have gone gray or something, those leaves would really show quite a bit better. I wanted to give it one more coat of red. And then we'll do the next coat. We'll do all the goodness. So, inquiring minds want to know, Sherry, what color you painted your porch liner. There we go. How do I want to paint this? Okay, so we got our green. Shake a shake a shake up. Shake a shake.
Donna says that she loves to watch the live and give John a hard time.
Ha.
And Sherry R says that she stained it with oak. She uses, wow, hold on. She usually uses paint, but this time she used a stain.
Yeah, stains can be very durable outside and beautiful. They're gorgeous. There's nothing wrong with them. We just don't use them at paint parties, mainly because the odor, the fume off can be very off-putting. And since there's alcohol normally involved, it would ruin the space. And so a lot of times I do use stain myself. So I get it. So, so oak, let me see, is that what color this one is? Yeah, so this one's a red oak, so kind of deep colored then. Why don't you share a photo? We want to see. We want to see the photo. So I'm just giving this a nice base coat. I double loaded, meaning I stuck in yellow, my paintbrush in yellow, I stuck it in green. What's that? Are you sticking your hand up like you're in the classroom?
No, I was itching my head.
Oh, I thought you were like, excuse me, teacher.
She says that she keeps it outside in the fresh air. So Miss Kelly Sue has a fun habit of using her like gloss finishing spray paint inside the house, which smells lovely.
I haven't done it in a really long time, actually.
But then when Mr. John gets all angry asking what happened,
you know
she
what?
acts like she doesn't know.
He acts like he can smell that.
The neighbors can smell it.
Yeah, it is. We used to spray it outside at restaurants, and then finally, people were like, oh, can you not bring that? So we used to provide it as part of our service at paint parties, and we just don't anymore. And we get it. We totally get it. Okay. So everything that's going to be painted has at least a single coat. Definitely you can come in and paint it several times, put streaks in it, make it lovely. I'm going to start antiquing this. I'm going to look at this pumpkin. I can't really see got a little red on it. The replay because I don't have my device. For some reason it's just sucking down the battery. But I'm thinking like I'll take a chocolate brown gray. Oh yeah, it'll be fine. It'll be fine. A chocolate brown gray. Where's my gray? I think I used it all. For the outside. So when you're wanting to do shading, it's important to have a slightly damp sponge, not very much paint at all. Just wanted to lighten that up a little bit. And then you're just going to, come around the side. Kind of want to cover up that red though. Easy, you could do it with gelato pens. You can also do it with 100 other things. Your finger. And it just, as long as you have a slightly damp, there you go, that one's a little bit better. Sponge, it's just going to be very subtle. Like on this one I did a red. I just went right for it, for red. Did it. It's that time of year that we put out all those super cool harvesty designs. So pace yourself, ladies. Pace yourself. This is when I hear, oh, you're killing me. Not again. I'm not caught up. Just pace yourself. You don't have to do them all. Most likely, if the design sells well, we'll add it to, like the list of offerings. By the way, we should probably start cleaning that out a little bit. We have an awful lot of designs on our website.
How do you get a pumpkin pie to blush?
Eat it. I don't know.
You
How?
say, I have a crust on you.
Oh, was that yours?
No.
Whose is that?
I don't know. I just
Oh, you
saw
looked it up? I got a crust on you. I went a little thick on the sides. No problem. I actually like that you're here instead of John. He would have never given us that. So I'm just going to kind of come back in and soften what I actually did. Who's snoring?
Hazel.
Hazel, goodness gracious, girl. Okay. Just soften that up a little bit. See if we're getting in that right direction. Okay, so now we're gonna go into that copper. I think I could just go copper right on top. I don't know that I need to do copper and red. Let's stick with it for a second. We might hate it. It might be too orangey. Ta-da. Do love this copper, the Sargent's acrylic metallic from Amazon, but they do have a less expensive one. I'm trying to remember. And I feel like it's still very good, so I can share that link if anybody wants in on that action. Ooh, I'm gonna have to see how this dries. I like that the red's mixing a little bit with the orange. Okay, note to self. So sometimes somebody, and I'm seeing it here, so it's my fault, rushes their painting a little too fast or adds too much paint at a time or too much water in their paintbrush, peeling is going to be the side effect. Somebody says their project peeled. Sometimes it can be because it's just a natural product and hey, we just got a bad batch. But you can always kind of see when it's user error. So just make sure it dries between layers. Ta-da.
I got another one.
We like the orange.
Wait, I lost it.
Can you say it that it's orange?
Yeah, we can. No, actually, you can't.
That it's not
Add some more orange.
That's not orange per se.
Add some more copper.
Okay, well, let's let it dry. It was already starting to do its little buckling thing on me. Okay. So I'm going to start dry fitting this a little bit.
Dry what?
Dry fitting. Like putting it together, that glue.
Okay, Penny.
Did great. Harvest autumn, backwards. All right, so you actually know exactly where to put this. So no excuses if it's crooked. I say that because mine is crooked. Okay. Yes, I know it's crooked, it's crooked. Here we go. This goes right at the bottom so that a little bit shows. There we go, right at the bottom. So that a little bit of the board and the little cut thing shows so it looks like a crate. And there's 100 things I could do with this design. Let me at them. Okay, I'm gonna have to do something with that, make it a little bit more jazzercise-y. And then I think, typically I would do gold from the top down like I did here. I'm wondering if I wanna do silver or copper. Let's try copper. If I hate it, I'll just paint over it.
Knock knock.
Who's there?
Interrupting ghost.
Interrupting ghost. I kind of could see where we were going with that.
No, you couldn't. Oh, goodness.
Okay, that might be too much. It might be annoying to some of you. I don't know. I'm still on the fence about it. Now I could go over top of it with a little gold and see what we get. Eek.
Oh, I like that.
You do?
Yeah.
All right. Sabrina's got some pretty good taste. She's my go-to. So what did you think about adding a little bit of gold too, or no? You like it just like that?
I don't think so.
Okay.
Unless you add gold somewhere else.
True. Okay, that makes sense. So that does pull. Typically, I'd be referring to the replay on my iPad, but one of us didn't charge her iPad again.
Oh, Angie says that you should add gold.
Okay, Angie says go.
But somebody earlier said you should add some gold to the heart.
Okay, you know what?
So maybe do both.
I'm gonna add a little gold to the heart. This will be a metallic crap show.
Oh, it's gonna be pretty.
It's gonna be so beautiful.
You got beautiful eyes.
It'll be so beautiful.
What movie was that?
That was Tarzan 2 with the Zugor.
Yeah.
He loved her so much. Muy macho. Okay. You're probably gonna have to line those up. Some of you will even get your like miters out. I'm sure you'll be like, oh, those aren't straight at all. Okay, here we go. So I'm also gonna put a little gold in the little stem area. And you know me, I like the lighter gold. The 24 karat. I don't want to use my teeth to open this because I did last week and I chipped the bottom of my teeth for the first time in my life. I'm getting old. Getting old. Oh my gosh. This one looks a little green, doesn't it? That's weird. Here, I'm going to use my Hobby Lobby. I got a little bit left. This is such a pain. The only day I can think to go to Hobby Lobby is Sunday. Well, they're not wanting my money on Sunday.
Oh, yeah, that's close.
They are closed on Sunday.
I like Hobby Lobby.
I think we all like Hobby Lobby.
Go there
That's
very
the only reason why. That guy's like one of the richest guys in America. He started by selling his. It could happen, girls. He started by selling stuff out of his garage.
Who?
The guy who owns Hobby Lobby.
Sherry says, hush you. If you're old, I'm ancient.
No, not at all. Okay, here we go.
That's what Mimi said to me when I told her I felt old when Rooster was turning 1. She was like, if you're old, what am I?
Yeah. I'm gonna add a little gold. Oops. That's just mixing. You know, and ladies, I'm gonna share this. Sabrina's not gonna love that I'm sharing this, but I'm gonna share it. I had my first troll. You guys know what a troll is, right? It's somebody who comes onto your page or, you know, your social media and decides to be mean. And I've never had one before, but you know what? It's so funny, the power of the block. But, you know, I laugh. I mean, basically she was pointing out my wrinkles. And I'm thinking, oh, I'm going to go cry. Not, because I've surrounded myself with this great community of women. And you're not one of them. Delete.
I told you I'd bully her for you.
I don't need you to do
Leak the
that.
name. Me and these ladies will ride at dawn.
We
will ride at dawn.
You're so funny. I didn't even care to look. I mean, I looked a second, but I didn't have my glasses on, and I really didn't care. I was kind of like, yay, I made it.
Time for that.
It was time for what?
Who has time
Who
for
has
that?
time for that? Well, you know, it could be, maybe it's somebody who does something similar competition-wise. Well, she could do it too. I'm not doing anything super special. Okay.
She hates you because you're beautiful.
I'm beautiful, but she didn't like my wrinkles. But I'm like, I earned these wrinkles. I had
Angie
3
is
babies.
beautiful, yes.
3 babies. Just gonna put in some.
Donna says, let me at him.
You're the best. You're the best, Donna. I picked up a little
Sherry
brown.
says that the trolls are ridiculous.
I've never.
Who has time?
Somebody had mentioned that before. Oh, I'd be on social media, but my self-esteem can't take it. And I was like, no, nobody does that. You know, at all. But apparently one does. Too funny. I mean, was she expecting me to cry or, I don't know, respond? Become best friends. Who knows?
Shannon says that you're beautiful.
Well, and it's not like I'm not the hottest chick on the block or the newest, but I know I'm not fugly, so I'm like, it's okay. It's okay. But it was like, but thank you, everybody, for your kind words of encouragement. I didn't start this for that because I was just like, you guys would totally get it. So
I agree with Angie. She says that she doesn't know how people have time for trolling and all that other BS.
I agree. So the yellow looks a little yellow because I just gave it that base coat, right?
I like it.
Oh, you like it just like that? So typically I would hit a couple different sides with sponges, pretty colors. This looks a little flat to me. Should I put that copper in? Yes, I should. Thank you for answering me. Okay. Oh my gosh.
Who was that?
Who was that? That was, who gave me that great advice? Anyway, so funny. That's funny. Yeah, well, I agree, Angie. Like, who has time for that? You know what I have time for? Delete. That's too bad too, because we have good time on this page, and you could have had fun, but you're not allowed on our playground at all. Oop. Well, I'm getting hungry. You guys hear this every Monday night. Do you feel like this almost
She's making me go cut some more after dinner.
I am not. I actually had to pull
Your
her
people
away.
need your projects.
I had to pull her away. The only thing I'm a little nervous of is a lot of people ordered things that with the boo boxes, and thank you everybody. The boo boxes are sold out. The what do you call it? The biggie boxes are sold out. You guys were amazing. But some people ordered, you know, like one-off stuff with the boo boxes, and I'm like, they're not going to be ready for a while. So it's possible the boo boxes are ready before I said they would be.
So while John's gone this week, I'm cutting all the boo boxes for him, so when he comes back, he can just do the regular orders. And oh my goodness, there's one part of it that has such tiny pieces, and my fingers just keep going right through them.
Oh my gosh. So me and John, like I said, he was trying to get caught up and he worked like a lot. We were still out there at midnight last night. There were so many pieces, but I was like, oh, these are cute. I have some squares in there. I may keep them. Should I put a little teal?
Yeah.
I was thinking the same thing.
And she said that she had ice cream, and Sherry said that she has cod, zucchini, and salad.
Yeah, no. I like that. I was really hungry for the zucchini. You do zucchini every Monday night. You know that, girl? I love that. You are committed to the vegetable. I love it. Okay. Okay, so do you guys see this? You're going to need a spacer. So you're going to, you know, like, make sure you're on there. So you're going to need a spacer underneath the leaves. There you go. Oopsie. And then you're going to have to figure out where you're going to put that. This spacer's for the bird with the little notch in it. I haven't given him an eyeball yet. Oops. Okay, so I went ahead and I pulled down this, which made it impossible. Okay.
Angie was asking how Sherry does the zucchini, but we make zucchini by breading them in like a, what's it called? Breadcrumb.
The Parmesan breadcrumbs.
And then we put them in the air fryer for a couple minutes, and they come out really good.
I know that Sherry air fries hers, but they're probably a little healthier than ours.
Yeah, we use a lot of butter and cheese and all that.
Shh.
Oh, this is a safe space. This is a safe space.
Say, yeah. Isn't she cool? Sabrina's just the coolest.
What do you want?
I always say that about you. Like, you are the coolest kid I have. So you're gonna need a little.
What do you want?
Yeah, you're gonna need a little bit of white on that bird. Give him wings. Red Bull gives you wings.
Ooh, yeah.
No.
I got one more in the fridge.
No.
Oh, my
Oh,
goodness.
okay. So a couple different things. So I think in my original I put him on a spacer, but I don't think he needs it. I mean, I think it's interesting that there's something on this level instead of being whoop and over here. So I'm gonna leave it like that. It's coming together, folks.
That's cute.
It's coming together. So I'm gonna want some white here and there. And I'm deciding, let me get my paint pen. I'm trying to decide if I want my paint pen or if I want to do the tulip. So let me do a little dot here. Don't squeeze hard, whatever you do. Don't squeeze hard. Takes a little practice. I was a little shaky at the entry. Okay. So, oops.
That looks good.
So oopsie. Typically I'd actually use white on the pumpkin, but I'm not gonna. I think I'll go to black. Ooh, that's silver. Black. That's silver. That's black. Okay. And I'm gonna do some dots and stuff. So
I have no clue what that is. Do you know what gazebo? Yeah, maybe. Salad dressing is?
No, what is there? Are you sure it's a B and not a D?
Gazebo.
No.
And then Sherry said that tonight she cut them in lengths and then put it in a Ziploc bag with olive oil, garlic, salt, pepper, and Italian seasoning, and then she baked it.
Nice. You know what? Mama Shannon Tori's
Oh yeah.
makes hers like the spheres.
Mm.
I'll take that off for a second. And I love them so much. They are so good. I'm gonna actually come in here and put my details. And I'm doing like little loops. Woo.
And then
Because I
Karen
can.
Wing says that it looks good. She likes it.
Hey Karen, how you doing, girl?
Post the link one more time before.
This one's a good one.
PA, is that Pennsylvania?
Yes.
She says that it is gazebo, and that's sold in Pennsylvania. I can't say I've tried that. You You're from there. Have you tried it?
Genesee was sold in Pennsylvania when I was growing up. That was a beer.
You also like the, what are they called? Zucchini from Black Angus.
Oh yeah,
Those are pretty good.
Those are pretty good. Sometimes we just stop and get a package, and then to me it's so funny because it's got to be literally one zucchini that they charge $16.
$16, yeah.
And I love them, and I get full on them. But serious, like, hey y'all, that's one zucchini. Can you like not charge that much? Okay, I'm better. Let me see. I'm gonna pull it down. Ooh, loop-de-loo.
Shelly Woods is here, and she says
Shelly.
that those are cool marks on the side.
On the side. Oh, the loop-de-loos. Ha. Sometimes I just get tired of this straight and narrow.
I haven't seen Miss Shelly in a while. How you doing, Shelly?
She was at the last paint party in this
well.
angle, but you were not.
Oops. I guess I could have seen Shelly.
I took your dad. Because he was fussing. He was like, I never get out of the dungeon.
I'm going for his job.
You're so funny. This one I kind of like it better than the original. You know? I mean, I like them. Oh, I forgot to glue anything. Yeah, that seems about right. Oh, can you find that sunflower insert for me? It was the center before the dogs do, because dang. And then I'm just going to use my paint pen for the eyeball.
Hold on.
Eek.
Where'd it go?
Oh, come on. You can find it. Yep, you guys are watching us move stuff. I heard it. I think it's underneath the table. Let me know if you're going to bump it, though. Boom.
You guys, it's so unfair. Lula from shipping always chews up the house, but my perfect little Penny gets blamed. It's never Penny, it's always Lula.
Okay, well, I don't know what to say about that.
No, it's almost always Penny.
It is. That's what we're going to say about that. Okay, he looks a little zombie-ish, a little zombie attack. We're going to have to fix him. Did you find it?
I don't know. I'm gonna look when we're finished up here.
Oh, yeah, we might have to.
I don't want everyone to see me crawling around in the back.
Ta-da!
That's the Tuesday Night Live.
Oh, that's funny. Okay. Yeah, we got a little fancy tonight, didn't we? Okay, so I might move that in. You may get a circle. You may get a jelly bean for your spacer, because, dang, there's jelly beans all over the studio. And that's from the gingerbread houses from a couple weeks ago. In fact, one went out today, and Megan almost cried. I thought we were done with these. Like, no, girl, no. So it's okay. It just needs some support there. Okay, where's my center of the Tootsie Pop? All right, so I think we did okay. How are you doing time-wise?
We've got 5 minutes.
Whoa, we did amazing. I mean, because there's a lot happening here. We got copper, we got gold, we got silver. I got a zombie eye. I'll fix it. Don't worry about it. So it's not going to hurt my feelings. Do you have a preference for the natural look or the teal?
I like the natural.
The natural. So Sabrina prefers the natural. I probably like the teal more. Just it's a little bit more whimsical, a little bit more me. I'll probably, I also took the sponge and did the sides on this one. And I did not do that on this one. So, you know, I'll probably come in and do that.
Sherry says that she likes the teal better.
Me too, girl. You get me. Oops. It was a little much. That's okay. I'm going to come in with a little DNA. Wipe that down. Let's see, do I have any paint left? Not the right color. All right.
Angie says that she likes teal, but on this one she likes the natural.
She likes the natural better. Sometimes you just got to try. And it's really nice for me to be able to offer different images for people on the website for inspiration. And that's why it's so nice of you guys to always allow us to share your project photos when you You were kind enough to share them with us, and then we share them with other people.
Karen Wing says natural, but she likes both. Shelly says that she likes the natural.
Somebody needs to have a paint party with 20 women and everyone picks a different color. I would love to see that photo.
That's creative. Sherry says that she likes the board, but she would make it look like shiplap.
Yeah,
I like that.
I could totally see that. Totally see that. With enough time, you can make anything happen, right? I'm trying to just keep scooting this over.
You got some people on board for the 20 lady paint party.
Oh, 20 lady paint party.
VIP, 20 people only.
20 people. Okay, awesome. Tomorrow I'll try for tomorrow, might be Wednesday, repaint my gnome for the gnome craft lovers box because I didn't love the colors on this. So I'm gonna go with kind of like more natural colors for the pumpkin for sure, but look for me here tomorrow, and thanks for watching tonight. And Mary C, it was Mary C, right? From Bozeman, Montana, you're the winner of last week's carriage. Super cute. You guys know what to do to get into the drawing for next week. So thanks for watching tonight and all the great support and direction to go. Have a good night.
Bye, guys.